Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Esha Shroff Shah and I am super excited to show you my new vlog, and this time we are doing Sweden and Denmark, and I am super excited to take you along. It was a 1 week long trip, and we started our trip from Sweden, and it was autumn there. Oh my god, what amazing climate to visit this place. I also visited the IKEA from Sweden, and it was such an exciting moment. After which, we visited Denmark for 3 days, and I am super excited to show you Denmark because that place definitely has my heart. So come along.
Welcome to Sweden!
We took an early morning flight from London to Sweden, which was around 2.5 hours long flight. After which we landed in Sweden and used the bus service, which is also actually an expensive affair. We paid 2,500 rupees per person to the place we were staying. We were staying with our cousins, so we definitely saved in a lot of money during this stay. Later in the evening, we just got down to enjoy the beautiful autumn season and get used to the place. We then visited a local mart, and of course, you know the girl by now. I love the local shopping, so I had to go there, pick up some fresh produces, and check out the different products they have to offer. Next day, we left to explore the city of Stockholm. You can definitely use an underground metro. They have some amazing services and one of the cheapest way to look around the city. We started our day with visiting Gamlastan, which is the city's old town. With streets from 17th and 18th century, this place is as colorful as it can get. Home to a cathedral, royal palace, these streets have some amazing old school pubs. I was freezing, so I thought I should definitely go check out some places for hot chocolate. And guess what? A gem I found. Look at this place, it was underground. A few miles of walking, and we ended up at the high streets of Stockholm. We honestly did not shop much because, trust me, the place is expensive. A few walk away, there was this very famous Kungsta Garden, which is a park in Stockholm. It is the city center park which has regular concerts and events happening. It is surrounded by art galleries, pubs, and cafes, so you definitely have to visit this place. We took the underground metro again back to our place where we were living, and it was the end of day one. And trust me, it was so exhausting. You need the best shoes, trust me, in these places to walk. There is so much of walking. I reached almost 25,000 steps every single day. Next day, early morning, we had our breakfast and left for the most special place. Trust me, I was really excited to visit it because it was none other than the IKEA stores. And if you guys know, it is the birthplace of IKEA, that is Stockholm, Sweden. So I was really excited to visit the place. I know, unfortunately, I could not buy things and get it back, but it was an amazing feeling to see all the beautiful sets they had created, and what a massive place it was. You definitely have to visit it. We didn't do much that day. We saw a lot of other $1 shops and etc. and did a little bit of shopping. Trust me, we had the best pizzas in for dinner. It was our last day in Sweden, so we decided to check out some shopping centers, and we were at the Westfield Mall. We decided to take a few things out and did a little bit of shopping because we were more than excited for the next day, because I was visiting a country I was super excited to visit and it was on my list. And here's me just looking out, checking out places, looking at myself in the mirror. Obviously, we were definitely taking it slow because we knew that next day is going to be super hectic, as we had an extremely early morning flight and we were visiting Denmark, and we were going to stay at Copenhagen for the next 3 days. And yeah, it was just a slow, chill day, and super excited to show you the next day, guys.
we made it to Denmark. So we had an early morning flight, like 7 o'clock. We reached here by 10 o'clock, and we unfortunately are not getting our rooms till 3 o'clock. And we didn't know what to do. So, we requested if we can get a room, but they said strictly not possible. So we just came out, walking around the street because we were super duper hungry, and bought some snacks and was sitting by just a nice lakeside and eating it. And excuse my face, like I'm exhausted. We have like literally slept for just 3 hours in the night. Super excited to show you guys what Denmark looks like.
We picked up a 3-day city pass from the airport, which costed us around 2,500 per person, and which was the best way to see across the city as we could use it for metros, trains, and buses as well. We were staying in the cabin hotel for the next 3 days in Copenhagen. I was super excited to explore this place. Unfortunately, we did not have rooms for the next 5 to 6 hours, so this is us waiting for our rooms and getting our work done on the calls meanwhile. This was our room. Literally, it was a cabin hotel. It meant it. And trust me, it is so expensive. You're going to see that Denmark is a really expensive place to stay in. We did not waste much time. We quickly got ready, changed into our beautiful outfits, and left to explore the beautiful Copenhagen. We had to start, of course, by the famous touristy destination Niham Harbor, and it was really so beautiful. It did definite justice to see it in real, and I wish I could tell you how excited I was to see this place. The harbor area is surrounded by beautiful cafes, and each cafe has some amazing food to offer. We definitely took some time to find out the best one, and we ended up at an Italian cafe. Guys, you need to know one thing, that when you are in Copenhagen, this place is really expensive. We ended up spending 8,000 something for just a meal for two, which is one pizza, one pasta, one kids' food, and two drinks. Had a massive breakfast, and left to explore Copenhagen. When I say Copenhagen, there are so many different things to do in here. But trust me, if you are a person who cannot walk, this is not going to be a place for you to visit. Or else, Copenhagen is also very famous for bikes. You can rent bikes, but what we did was walked around the entire city, and we explored a lot of different places. You can finish it in 7 hours or even 10 hours. It completely depends on how deep you want to look into the place. We saw the riverfronts, we saw the palaces, we saw so many different places. We ended up enjoying ourselves in this beautiful souvenir shop. Of course, I had to pick up souvenirs back home. We walked back and came back to the harbor, enjoyed this delicious dessert. We started hunting for good food again as we were really hungry after exploring the beautiful city. We ended up entertaining ourselves at this amazing restaurant, El Viejo Mexico, which was one of the best Mexican restaurants you will ever find in Copenhagen. This place was also quite expensive. It costed us around 10,000 rupees for a meal for four. Later in the evening, we visited Christiania. This is the last free land in Europe. This place claims independence from Denmark and is not ruled by any government. There is strictly no photography and videography allowed inside, as it is famous for some illegal activities. Make sure you visit this place during the daytime to feel more safe. Copenhagen is famous for its nightlife, and how could we even miss it? We enjoyed some amazing beers at local pubs and bars, and you have to visit this place for nightlife if you love to party hard, because these guys take their parties really seriously. It was finally our last day in Europe, and I did not know what best I could do, so I obviously had to go shopping. We started our day with the farmers market to see some fresh farmer produces, and oh my god, you have to visit this place when you're in Copenhagen. They have the best bakery items, food items, coffees, and so much more. I remember the strawberries were outstanding though. After which, we did a little bit of shopping, and yes, I am super excited and finally proud to announce that I bought my first ever luxury bag. I was contemplating of buying it or not buying it, but in the end, I did buy it, and you're going to see a glimpse of it during the end of this
I
vlog.
was contemplating if I should buy such an expensive bag, but guys, it's finally here. Can't wait to show you guys what's inside. Oh my god. Hello guys, you've come to an end of the vlog. I hope you guys like this vlog. If you guys like the vlog, you know what is to be done. Please like, subscribe, share and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get daily updates.